In exactly 1 hour, you can go from an empty folder to a fully deployed premium marketplace, processing live payments and hosting real-time user chats. Instead of hunting for customers from scratch, you partner with creators who already have an established audience. You build the software their followers need, and in exchange, you secure a monthly retainer or take a percentage of the equity. To execute this without a computer science degree, we follow a strict 4-phase pipeline: planning, design, infrastructure, and deployment. Historically, completing those 4 phases took a project manager, a designer, and a developer about 6 weeks. Today, armed with the right AI tools, a single operator can finish the entire workflow in an afternoon. Step 1 is the Product Requirement Document, or PRD. This is the master blueprint that lists exactly what features your app needs. In the past, this meant sitting on long client calls, taking manual notes, and typing out technical specs for hours. Now, we automate that entire translation. By linking an AI meeting note taker directly to an LLM like Claude, you can generate a flawless PRD without typing a single word. Using Zapier, you set up a simple sequence. The trigger is the end of your client call. The action sends the transcript to the AI, converting it into a code-ready blueprint. Finally, the finished output is automatically saved into your client's Google Drive folder. With this pipeline active, manual project scoping is eliminated. Every time you hang up a client call, you immediately have a complete architectural plan ready to be coded. Phase 2 brings that blueprint to life. You take your freshly generated PRD and upload it into an AI coding assistant, instructing it to build the initial front-end interface. But if you stop there, you'll hit a common trap. When an AI generates an app strictly on its own logic, the layout technically works, but it feels clunky, generic, and cheap. If you are charging clients $5,000 or $10,000, the product cannot look like a toy. To fix this, you have to constrain the AI with strict external design rules before it writes the code. First, you pull a brand kit, easily sourced from a site like Canva, and upload it to lock in your specific color palette and typography rules. Next, you grab a component library link from a design tool like Figma. This gives the AI pre-designed rules for how buttons, drop-downs, and navigation bars must be shaped and laid out. Feed both references back into your coding assistant and prompt it to redesign the entire application using those exact components and brand guidelines. The generic, blocky layout on the left is replaced by the sleek, cohesive interface on the right. The contrast is immediate. By forcing the AI to operate within established design frameworks, you bypass the cheap prototype aesthetic and generate an interface that commands a premium price. Now we move to phase 3. Infrastructure, and this is where most operators fail. If you ask an AI to build a secure payment gateway or a live messaging system from absolute scratch, the code will quickly spiral into a tangled, buggy mess. Instead of reinventing the wheel, the smarter method is to instruct the AI to embed pre-built API components from established infrastructure providers, like WOP. You simply log in to the provider's dashboard, generate a specific API key, and copy your business ID. You hand those 2 credentials to your coding assistant and ask it to embed the Checkout SDK. By plugging in that existing architecture, live credit card processing and seller payouts are instantly active on your platform. Repeat that process for communication. Hands the AI the messaging API, and within minutes, buyers and sellers can securely chat with each other. To ensure payments and messages go to the right people, add one final integration, an OAuth protocol for secure user signups and account creation. Outsourcing your hardest backend features to dedicated APIs means your application can support thousands of active users without collapsing under unstable AI-generated logic. Phase 4 brings the system online. First, you need a backend database to reliably store your user profiles, product uploads, and historical order data. Using a platform like Supabase, you simply prompt your coding assistant to generate the exact database schema required for your app, and it applies the tables for you automatically. Up to this point, the application has only existed locally on your computer. To make it publicly accessible, you have to host it. You create an account with a cloud hosting service like Vercel, have your coding assistant push your files to their servers, and then link the project to a custom web domain. Pushing the code to a live host takes a folder of text files and turns it into a globally accessible commercial platform. The application is now live on a custom domain. Users can create secure accounts, sellers can upload their own product listings, and the checkout system is actively processing real money. Delivering this level of functionality used to demand weeks of coordinated effort from a full agency staff. Today, a single operator can execute every step with complete precision. If you want to replicate this exact architecture, you can find the detailed prompts, tools, and the complete step-by-step workflow linked below. Combining automated technical execution with a creator's massive distribution network puts you in a highly lucrative position. You supply the infrastructure, they supply the audience, and you both win.